ASMR Coffin Radio.
Welcome to another exciting episode of Coffin Radio. I'm Heartthrob Rob. Joining me is Zack Attack, and today we are talking about the second trailer for Venom: Let There Be Carnage. Holy shit, this looks good, man. What do you think?
I'm so iffy. It's 50,
really?
Yeah, because Venom first one was
First one is very
and this one still some things don't it's still kind of messy.
Yeah.
Where Venom and Carnage don't look that different. I think when they start fighting, they're gonna look too similar. Venom should have more of his white offsetting the red, so he pops.
Absolutely.
Just like Venom needs the white and the black to pop more.
Mm-hmm.
Little things where it's like the screaming girl in the cage. Is that a mutant? Is that something with symbiotes? Throwing in other stuff when they seem to be focusing on Carnage a little weird.
I think the Shrieking Girl is literally supposed to be the bad girl, Shriek, who actually becomes one of Carnage's second in commands for a while. At least
one of the kids.
No, second in commands.
Okay.
This is my chick. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Almost like his chick / like a Harley Quinn kind of thing, where that's your partner in crime, you know? So she's from the 90s, or at least late 80s maybe, but she was in the cartoons. She was in Maximum Carnage. She was in Separation Anxiety. Actually, I think she was in the first one, actually, not Separation Anxiety. But yeah, I had Separation Anxiety on Genesis back in the day. That was my jam. I love Venom. I love Carnage. I'm hoping this movie does good. I didn't think the first one is that great. I think the voice for the Venom is kind of weird, don't you?
I think he did a good job considering he's British and that he recorded it all. But
it's all him?
Yeah, no, it's all
I didn't know that.
Hardy's voice. And so I think he's doing the best with what he can. But yeah, it's not quite what I would expect. He's too stupid at times, it seems like, or just silly for a man-eating monster, essentially. Yeah. It's not Deadpool. There should be there can be comedy, but there should be a little more seriousness. There's a lot of slapstick, which is odd.
Yeah.
But like Carnage, I think Woody Harrelson, amazing actor. The wig, thank God they changed it. But he's not the right guy. Cletus Kasady is a very small man. He's very unintimidating, and that's like the whole serial killer angle. And that now, in his clothes before he changed, looked weird. I don't maybe it works great, but to me, it makes me a little nervous.
I think he's a thin, gaunt man. I think Woody Harrelson kind of looks like it, you know? Actors are much thinner than we imagine. In real life, they have to be more sucked in because on camera it makes them look better. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm thinking of Jackie Earle Haley. The guy that played Rorschach.
That's exactly what he should look like.
Absolutely. That would have been too bad. He's too old. He's probably the same age as Woody Harrelson, but he just looks too old.
Is he that old?
Yeah, he's really old.
I thought he... Oh, damn, I didn't know. I mean, I knew he played old, but I thought he was just a younger cat.
No.
I mean, probably 50 now, maybe.
If you see him in...
Woody Harrelson got to be 60, right?
Yeah. If you see Haley in a Priest or The Tick, it really shows his age.
Really?
Yeah. But Harrelson is tall. Is where he's Tom Hardy's not a small dude. Now, he's not as big as he used to be, but Harrelson's the same height. So it makes him look a little more intimidating. He doesn't play that kind of the Joker level broken as well, like Cassidy's supposed to be. But I think maybe he can bring something else to the character.
Yeah.
Yeah, just got to see even if Shriek's supposed to be in there, where it's okay, but are you establishing there's mutants in this timeline or in this world? Because this isn't part of the other stuff.
Yeah.
How much are they going to spend on that? I like the way it looks like Carnage got infected.
I thought that was very cool. He bites him.
Very clever way to get out from the Spider-Man connection, because they obviously don't have him. But yeah, basically, Tom Hardy's one of those guys who, if he's in it, I'll watch it. It doesn't mean I'll think it's a good movie, but...
He can act, though, for sure.
And plays Americans better than most Americans.
The sad state of affairs we live in.
It is. Hugh Jackman?
Yeah, for sure. Rick. From that movie, that show, Walking Dead. Yeah, we'll see. The movie comes out September 24th, so right around the corner, about a month and a half away.
Yeah.
We'll be able to tell from there. I hope it does good. I hope symbiotes always rock, man. I want to buy Spider-Geddon. I know Carnage is back in the comics recently.
Well, I know in the comics they have the god of the symbiotes.
Yeah,
just killing everybody. Yeah, killing everybody.
Yeah.
He ripped Sentry in half, which when I saw that, I was like, Sentry got what he always does.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
And like you said, having all the games, remember Carnage was first toy I ever had of anything Marvel. I think one of the first comics I had was Venom Carnage fights. I loved the two, so I wanted to do well. And I'd love for them to be brought into Spider-Man and the Marvel thing, because they're powerhouses. They're not weak.
Not at all.
And Vulture was surprisingly great in Spider-Man, but Spider-Man could use a villain like this, a little more thinking villain. Venom could be still more anti-hero, but someone like Carnage would be fun. Where it was always the rock paper scissors of Venom doesn't show up for Spider-Man's Spider Sense, but Carnage doesn't show up for Venom's, but Carnage shows up on Spider-Man's.
That's cool. That's very cool. I like that.
And Carnage is supposed to be stronger than both of them.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. He whoops both their asses sometimes. Yeah. At the same time.
That's why they need to work together. And so if it's just Venom, that's why probably Shriek though.
Yeah, for sure it is.
Because they established the sound weapon thing in the first one.
Yeah. Well, we'll see, man. September 24th. We'll check it out. Let us know what you guys think. We'll talk about it in the comments for Venom. Let There Be Carnage. We'll check it out. Let me know what you guys think. We'll talk about it in the comments. Make sure you like, subscribe, and if you like what you're watching, hop in the coffin. Follow us on social media at Coffin Radio. Coffin is spelled with a K. And that's all for today.
ASMR Coffin Radio.